Hey guys, I'm gonna do another video and show this. When I was deciding what cam to run, I ended up going with that Muzzle Thumper cam. I had bought it brand new. A lot of people dog those cams up, but they're based off of road race cams. Maybe this down. Not that I don't like the song, but it's got like a 107 lobe separation. Based off like a road race cam, same stuff like the Circle Track asphalt cams. Gives you a little more bottom end torque, snappier revs, getting off the corner and stuff. It's where you win races. Not really street mannered, but it's cool if you get everything else built to match it. I like them like that for the street. Anyway, these are bigger diameter valve springs. I was getting some clicking noises. You guys were polite enough not to say anything in my other two videos I put up, but there was definitely some valve train noise. It wasn't a lifter tick, but it was the rocker arms. Just figured I might need to run it a little longer and keep adjusting them, but I couldn't get rid of it. If you look in here, I'm not going to be able to show it with this radiator hose. Anyway, pulled this apart just to check, see what I had going on. That little silver spot right here, they're actually hitting the valve springs. And these are just the stock stamp rockers. I don't like the roller rockers because they make a lot of noise. I thought this is only like 480 and 490 lift. It's not real crazy. I assumed it would be alright, but they're actually hitting right there. So this is not going to work. I was kind of scared I might have had rocker studs pulling out or something, because anytime you adjust them 2 or 3 times and it ain't working. The motor was running fine. I just heard that clicking, thought maybe it might have been pulling them, but these are the press-in studs. I was just wondering if you can run, if anybody knows which type of roller rocker you can run, because I'm pretty sure you got to have the screw-in studs with those nuts at the bottom because of the way that adjuster nut slides through. I've seen the ones that are stamped steel with the roller tip, but I don't know about the clearance here. So that's kind of interesting. But if anybody knows what I can run on this with these studs that I got. Even got kind of scared because I knew I had checked the numbers on these run hardened push rods. So 73, 72. The box I got them out of says 7609. That's the length there. These are for like a big block, so they're way too long. And I knew I had checked them. Then I went back and seen that. I was like, oh crap, I put too long push rods in it. Maybe that's what it is. But it's just that. That's a pretty simple fix. I just want to make sure whatever I put back in this is going to work. Like I said, I didn't really run. Roller rockers aren't going to add a ton of horsepower. This motor's probably built more than most of the other stuff I did. But anyway, I just wanted to show that. That was, I'm glad it's just something simple like that instead of having something wrong. I knew it wasn't a lifter tick because it would, I mean, you can tell the difference between that and just a little bit of valve train noise. But anyhow, I'm going to pull this back apart. My metal sculpture boxes, I got some stock ones. Even if you look at these ones, this is off of it's an older 350. The way that's cut out, that part here, it's actually rounded. This is kind of flat right there. It looks like that body, this area right here is a little bit smaller. Can't really tell. All these should be 1:5 ratio. That looks like it's different. But they're all stock 350. I didn't know they had different ones. Anyway. I've never ran any like 1:6 ratio rockers. Makes them open a little bit quicker. Besides giving a little more lift, just makes them open up a little faster. That ratio changes. So as far as I know, both of these should be 1:5. This is just looks like they built it up a little bit more to make it stronger. I may dig through and see if I can find some older rocker arms that maybe miss. Anyway, if you guys know of any rocker arms that would work with what I got, that are decent, because I know like some of those cheap brands will fall apart. The roller bearings are pretty cheap and they'll come apart on you, so that's kind of why I've stayed away from them. They want good $200-300 for a good set of them. So If any of you guys have any suggestions on that, let me know. Alright, thanks. Just for the heck of it, I pulled off the other side here. There's a little bit, but not as bad as the driver's side. I wasn't getting the noise on this side of the motor, I was only getting it over here. So I'm not sure what in the heck we got going on with that, but for whatever reason they're not hitting over here as bad. I was just pulling them apart. Not seeing anything on this, but like I said, the rocker on body's got some, but this side didn't. Oh well. And I'm running, this is an 041, the other one's a 186, which are both the double hump heads. I don't know that they would have put both of those on the same motor, or even if that was a good idea. The guy I got them from was running them on the same motor. Intake ports are supposed to be the same. I looked at them, they'd been ported and stuff. You can get in there and measure put something in there and measure to see how wide the ports and stuff are and see if they're the same. I mean, you got bikes that Indian Larry did with a knucklehead on one and a pan on the other, just as long as your ports and stuff are the same. Both got 202 valves and stuff. Somebody told me that they've actually seen that exact same match on the same motor from the factory, so I just went with it. Seemed to be running alright, just had that noise. So I think this will be fine. The guy said he had both of these at the machine shop, and they did both of them, so anyway. There was a little bit of wear on these because the guy I got them from was having some issues with the rockers he ran, but they're not too bad. I think it'll be fun. I'm just going to buy some aftermarket stuff. Just, I guess those are different enough that this side wasn't hitting. That's kind of strange. For whatever reason. There's still a little bit, but not as bad as the ones that were making noise. Every one of them that was making noise is really bad. Who knows? Alright.